Let's go have the perfect morning in Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's a few minutes before 7 and they're letting us in. This park is currently opening at 7:30 for all guests and 7 a.m. for early park entry for resort guests. Which, surprise, I'm a resort guest today, so we can see how much I can get done during that extra 30 minutes. Which I feel like at this park, if you do come for early theme park entry, you don't need Genie Plus. So, I didn't buy Genie Plus today. So we're gonna go, probably with all these people, to Pandora. As a pro tip at the turnstiles, always look around and see if you can find a shorter line. Usually if you go to the sides of the funnel, you can find shorter lines. Now, I historically pick the worst line, and I will pick the line where the people in front of me are having ticket issues and it'll take forever. But I always pack my patient pants when I come to the theme parks, especially at 7 in the morning. So, it's a required item for all. Alright, made it in. Anybody can come in now, but they're routing early theme park entry guests to the left and non-resort guests to the right. But of course, everybody here at 7 in the morning is a resort guest for the most part. One more checkpoint. There are cast members here that are going to scan to confirm that you have a resort stay. So make sure you have your Magic Band out. Make sure you have that credential out that they can scan.
That one's mine. Yeah.
I recommend having it available on your phone as well. Hello. Don't do that. Don't run. Not cool. What are the rules? We walk briskly. We do not run in theme parks. It's against the rules. You're going to get in trouble. And cool kids don't break the rules. Cool kids follow the rules. Cool kids walk fast. Cool kids know it's not Black Friday at Walmart. Oh gosh, isn't it gorgeous? So beautiful. Also, everybody here is going to Flight of Passage. We are part of everybody. We're going to see how long it takes. It's posted 5-minute wait in the app right now, but pretty sure people beat me there. So they're running. All right, it's already up to 30 minutes. I walked 16 steps and it's up to 30 minutes. But this is the most popular ride in this park. It's the second most popular ride in all of Walt Disney World. And it's a fancy ride. So if you don't want to pay for it and you're a resort guest, this is what you gotta do. Looks like the end of the line is right here. Hello.
Avatar Flight of Passage is going to be right here on the right.
Do you have an estimated wait?
I'm going to say probably about 30 minutes.
Cool, thank you.
Perfect.
30 minutes. We will take it. Now, if you wanted to buy fancy ride at Flight of Passage and not pay for Genie Plus, do that and go ride Naviera Journey right now. But we're not buying anything today. Hard to beat those floating mountains at any time of day, but they are especially beautiful first thing in the morning. The line's moving at a pretty good clip. I feel like they just opened up the queue fully because we're still moving. Not sure how far we'll route, but when I did the Animal Kingdom line experience video, I waited like 2 or something hours, 2+ hours, the Flight of Passage queue. So if it truly is 30 minutes, if it's really anything under an hour, I'll consider it a win. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my day on Disney Genie. Even though I'm not paying for anything today, I always recommend on the My Day tab setting up your day, because that will allow you to pick your favorites and pin them on the tip board, and it will stop doing the annoying thing where you open the tip board and it defaults to Magic Kingdom. It'll default to what park you're at. So I picked today, I picked Animal Kingdom. I have selected just me, but it will show you anyone linked that you have in My Disney Experience that you can add. And I'm going to pick the things I might be interested in doing today. Here's your top picks. So I picked Flight of Passage, Dinosaur, Kilimanjaro Safaris. We'll see what Navi looks like. Festival of the Lion King, Kite Tales. And you can pick dining. You can click things you're interested in. So if you're interested in princesses, if you're interested in characters, whatever it is, you can click it. That will affect your Disney Genie recommendations. but we just want the tip board. It's now going to ask me if I want to buy Genie Plus. It's actually asking if I want Flight of Passage first, which is saying is sold out at 7-Eleven, 11 minutes after resort guests could buy it. But that one tends to pop back up, so I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, if you want to buy it and you're a resort guest, go ahead and buy it right at 7. So now that we've set up our day, if we go to the tip board, it should show Animal Kingdom, yep, and it should show my things I selected up at the top. It's my incredible dependence on caffeine to give it away. I'm not really a morning person. I never have been. I've always been a night person. But as much as I struggled getting up to get here by 7 a.m., it's going to be waiting in long lines. So I understand if you don't want to get here at 7 a.m. on your vacation, but I have a little treat for us in a little bit, a special treat to reward ourselves for getting up in the 5 o'clock hour. You know what I was just thinking? How there should be a breakfast pod. So Thule Canteen should do a sausage, egg, and cheese pod. Who do I speak to? If anyone knows the head Navi chef, give him my request, please. You can take the credit, I don't care, I just want to eat it. I've been in line for about 20 minutes. Hello, good morning. And I'm now entering like the official quote part of the queue. So I think it'll be a little longer than 30, but it's a posted 55-minute wait now. I definitely don't think it'll be that long. I think it'll be closer to the 45-minute mark if I had to guess. It's officially 7:30, which means the park is officially open to all guests. It's a 65-minute line looking at the tip board for Flight of Passage. Also noteworthy, it's still a 5-minute line over at Dinosaur. It's still a 5-minute line at Navi River Journey. Everybody in the park is here in this line because Safaris isn't even open yet. So literally everyone here is partying here, unless there's some brave soul in the 5-minute tough to be a bug line. I've officially been in the line for 30 minutes and I'm in the lab. As soon as we hit the cave, we were moving and grooving. Good morning, Hank. 43 minutes after entering the queue, I'm entering the pre-show, which is where Disney stops the clock. And for the most popular ride in this park that already has a 75-minute wait, I'll take it. Truly, Flight of Passage should be on your Animal Kingdom bucket list. And it's very popular, so it gets a very long line, as you saw. It's already 80 minutes. But for me, if I'm not going to buy a Lightning Lane, I would recommend coming early as a resort guest. I know it's hard to get up early, but I would rather get up early and hustle and get here and wait in a 45-minute line during early theme park entry than we'll have to wait in a 2-hour line later. We came, we saw, we see Vacode, and now we are headed to Africa. I would like to point out that Navi River Journey has a 35-minute wait right now, so if that was a must-do for you and you weren't getting Genie Plus or hadn't booked it already on Genie Plus, I would probably go do that now, as that will likely only get longer and not drop. But we are instead headed to Africa. Hi, Pocahontas. Thank you. Hi, Miko. They're so cute. I love Miko. This is a great spot to view these character flotillas. Disney recently announced that the flotillas are going to start going all in succession. So it'll be like a water parade. And right here on this bridge between Africa and Pandora is a great place to see them. You get pretty close, as you can see. You've probably guessed why we're in Africa. It's to head to Kilimanjaro Safaris. Kilimanjaro Safaris does not open for early theme park entry. It doesn't even usually open with the park. It usually opens a little bit later. Today it opened at 8, which was about 15 minutes ago. So I love an early morning safari. It's my preferred time to ride. The animals are typically more active since it's still a little bit cooler out. So I highly recommend getting to safari around open time. If you were not a Disney resort guest, my recommendation for this park would probably be to buy Flight of Passage and then rope drop safaris. Because even though it opens a little bit after the park, you could come in, grab a coffee, and then get here pretty quickly. So that's my recommendation if you're not a resort guest. Safaris has a posted 45-minute wait right now, which it may not take that long since it just opened. Usually when rides open, they just like slap a wait up that they will get to quickly. But if you get there early, you may be under that posted wait. But even if it takes a full 45 minutes, this line will get very long, very quick. It's very hot. I've stood in this line for 80 plus minutes. Do not recommend. So I'll take 45.
Please have this
We are
lead your party
hashtag moving and grooving through this extended queue at Safari. So hoping this moves quickly. I also want to mention Expedition Everest is closed for refurbishment right now. Kilimanjaro Safaris is still your priority over Expedition Everest because Expedition Everest tends to have a lower wait than safaris for most of the day. Safaris and Flight of Passage will start low and then get long and stay long pretty much all day until maybe the mid-afternoon, early evening. It's been 24 minutes and there's my safari track, so about 20 minutes shorter than posted, which is awesome. Whenever the trucks pull up and they make that squeaky noise, all I can think about is that scene in Galaxy Quest, the Tim Allen movie, where they drive the ship out and it like squeaks against the side. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
To the point that they weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901. The bear automatically lifts their head up, and bring the bear low notes per square inch. One of my absolute favorite animals. These are African painted dogs, not hyenas. They're a little hidden just because they're like really close to walk in. They're a little close, so I can't fully stop because they'll walk in front of me. Big fast they are. Always tell the dominant male, one bigger, a lot more.
What a great safari. I always recommend the morning because most of the time you can see the lions better in the morning. And we saw the male lion. He was beautiful. Oh, I love it. Also got a good elephant view, great rhino action. A+. Got a safari in the morning. And now that we are here, we're going to do Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. This is the main walking trail here in Africa where you can see gorillas and okapi, and there's a hippo underwater viewing. And I love the animal trails here because we're in Animal Kingdom, obviously. This is what it's all about. And there's just a nice, relaxing moment you can have while you're in the park.
Oh, look, I got him at midnight.
It's got a snack.
Oh, he's eating.
Yeah, I get it. Ooh, ooh. Look at that sweet baby. Oh, yeah, get a snack.
There's two of them, then when a third one comes up there, one of them leaves. Chicken bone.
This gorilla is me when I've crossed off one thing off my to-do list.
Oh, look at that.
I've literally been watching the gorillas for like 10 minutes. There's so many out and about, and they're having snicky snacks, and they're just living their best lives. I love the animal trails. And these are also best done in the morning when it's a little cooler out, because you'll more likely see the animals. But I could watch the gorillas forever. We've had such a lovely, relaxing morning. Very different from Perfect Morning in Magic Kingdom, which is still relaxing for Magic Kingdom, but also still pretty go, go, go. That's why I love this park. It's much more laid back. We're going to continue to luxuriate, but we need a coffee. Look how much busier it is in just the time it took for me to ride safari and walk the animal trail. It's a completely different vibe in this park. Flight of Passage is already at a 120-minute wait. Safaris is at a 55-minute wait. Navi River Journey's at a 70-minute wait. That's why you want to get here early, knock out a couple big things, and then you can relax and enjoy yourself in this park. You know what time it is. It's coffee spot time. Now, I do predict that it's going to be a little busy here in Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks here. My prediction is correct, but they usually move pretty fast and efficiently, and we're not worried about it because we're relaxing. Coffee acquired. You know where we're going, right? Molly's secret coffee spot. Should probably stop talking about it and people are going to go there, but it looks like we're doing all right. It's a little before 10 right now. Oh my gosh, it's Donald and Daisy and Launchpad McQuack.
Hello, explorers. It's Donald and his friends with the Discovery.
Oh, they're getting in the back of those Heels photo pass picture. That's so cute. Hi, Donald. Hi, Launchpad. Hi, Daisy. Anyway, what I was saying is if you want to see Festival of the Lion King, the middle of the day ones are usually the busier ones. So if you go at the end of the day, you probably won't have to wait in as long as the line, but I still recommend getting there 20 or 30 minutes early just to guarantee you have a spot if you're not using Genie Plus. Oh, just look at this. This is paradise. Very few people come back here. You get a great view of the Tree of Life so you can take incredible photos. You've got the river right here, which we already saw Donald and Daisy and Launchpad floating on. And we're going to have a coffee moment. Hi, Mickey! Also, I love to remind people that you can donate to the Disney Conservation Fund at Creature Comforts. So you can just add a few dollars onto your Starbucks and you get this cute button with the elephant on it. Disney Conservation Fund, they match every donation. So my $5 donation just became 10, and they use the money to help animals all over the world. They've helped save elephants, lions. It's Earth Month right now when I'm filming this, so I always like to donate, but it feels especially poignant during Earth Month. So reminder, you can be a conservation hero while getting your Starbucks. Y'all, truthfully, I was gonna hustle to Dinosaur before our next special activity, but I'm having too nice a time right here. And I know that Dinosaur would drop later in the afternoon, and you'd know that too, because you've watched AllEars Perfect Day in Animal Kingdom, I assume. You've seen it, right? Seen it? So we don't need to rush around this park. This park we get to luxuriate. Hi, baby! Oh, isn't this just the best? I love the Tree of Life. I love getting a good picture with the Tree of Life. This is an excellent spot to get your Tree of Life photo with no one in the background. If you don't have anyone around, prop your phone up on a pole and do selfie mode like this. Wow! I love this park because it's so relaxing. It's so beautiful. I just love being here and enjoying the environment. And let's normalize not running to Dinosaur that has a 40-minute wait and instead luxuriating with our coffee, shall we? I know I run around in a lot of videos, and I know Disney World can be extremely exhausting, but that's one of the many reasons this is my favorite park, because this park, more than any other, you can just luxuriate and escape. Oh my gosh, the birds. Everything I said about relaxing is over now that those birds are flying. Just kidding. I'm kind of coming around to birds because of the bird show. It helps me. Soothes me. I still don't like them in groups. And I still don't like those white ones that try to steal your food, but other birds. Look at that one. He's rogue. He's supposed to go back home and he's like, nah, I'm good here, fam. So now would be a great time to go get in line for the 11 a.m. Festival of the Lion King. Festival of the Lion King is my favorite thing in a Disney park. It's an incredible, about 25-minute show with the music of the Lion King. It's so amazing. I absolutely adore it. A must-see at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And normally, that's where I'd be going on a perfect morning. But today, we have a special surprise, a secondary destination we're going to, very close, because there's a new treat I must have. Look how busy it is. If I wasn't going to the 11 a.m. Lion King, my second recommendation would be to rope drop the Nomad Lounge, which opens at 11 a.m. and go sit and have your cocktail and some light bites. You've earned it. You've been here since 7 in the morning. And we're going to go have food. But again, we're going to seek a secondary location. I know getting up early on vacation is the pits. But look at the difference walking in here now at 10:25. 120 minutes at Flight of Passage, 40 minutes at Dinosaur. Safaris is down, 80 minutes at Navi River Journey. And if Safari wasn't down, I'd predict it'd be around 80 as well. You can just get so much done in the mornings. We knocked out the two most popular rides at this park. 45 minutes at Flight of Passage, 22 minutes, I believe, 25 minutes at Kilimanjaro Safaris. That's worth getting up for. And now we're going to get our reward. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I know I'm cheating a little bit by leaving the park, but not really, because we came right next door. You could have taken a bus if you didn't want to drive a car, you didn't have a car. And I do love having a nice late morning brunch. If you were still in the park, I love Tusker House, which is a character meal. Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Daisy in their cute safari outfits. And that one is a great character brunch, but I thought we're going to go somewhere a little special because there's a new something and it's calling my name. Welcome to Boma Flavors of Africa here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is a buffet open for breakfast as well as dinner. It's one of the best restaurants, one of the most underrated restaurants, I'd say, on property. People that love it, love it. It has fabulous carved meats. It's got great pastries, a little bit more unique than a classic breakfast buffet, but you're going to find your classics as well. And they have a new breakfast drink that I need immediately. Boma is a buffet and it is fabulous. It features carved meats, African specialties, as well as familiar faves, but some of them have a little bit of a twist. It's an all-you-care-to-enjoy buffet. You can go back as many times as you want, and a non-alcoholic, non-specialty beverages included. So if you want coffee, juice, tea, any of that, you can get it with your Boma buffet. And then there's also some upgrades if you'd like a specialty non-alcoholic beverage, specialty coffees, or, of course, a little breakfast brunch cocktail. The first section here is got the grill where you've got this wood fire grill with the chef cooking up some carved meats. They have some grilled vegetables here, tomato and asparagus, as well as pap, which is kind of like grits, and a tomato stew to put on top of it. One of my favorite things is baboti, which is a South African dish. This one's got eggs, turkey, and mushrooms in it. And I also never say no to a carved meat. Can I have some meat, please? Thank you! This boba mustard is so good. Next up, they've got an oatmeal station, and let me tell you what, these coconut steel-cut oats that are plant-based made with coconut milk are phenomenal. They've got all kinds of great toppings for them. Honey, banana chips, they've got regular oatmeal as well, also plant-based, as well as some raisins and brown sugar. And then we have kind of the classics right here, your classic pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, and Mickey and Simba waffles. The egg station, classic scrambled with goat cheese and chive, which I'm giddy about, as well as pre-made omelets. You've got a Western, a ham and cheese, and just a regular cheese. Then we've got bacon and fruit, the two most important food groups. They have classic pastries like chocolate chip and blueberry muffins, as well as a couple of fruit pastries, but this is where the money is. It's their pecan sticky buns, and oh my gosh, they're amazing. They also have French toast spread pudding. They have vanilla sauce as well as a pecan sauce there. We also have some cinnamon rolls. And then to top it all off, some assorted breads and spreads, bagels, croissants, jams, jellies, marmalades, preserves. What's the difference in any of those? I don't know. I'm enjoying some Pog juice, jungle juice, whatever you want to call it. It's a signature drink around Walt Disney World, primarily featured at the Polynesian. And here it is passion fruit orange guava. It is a Disney classic, a must. So far, if you've been to Boma, you're like, okay, Molly, yeah, Boma's great, but you said there was something special. Why did you leave your favorite theme park to go to a buffet, albeit a great buffet, but you said something special was coming? You're right, I did. So allow me to introduce you the real reason we came to Boma today. The new striped and spiked cold brew. This baby is Joffrey's cold brew, our marula cream liqueur, Godiva chocolate liqueur, whipped cream, and garnished with the infamous zebra dome. And yes, I said infamous because these babies are famous here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. They're the resort's signature dessert, but they're boozy. There's Amarula cream liqueur and those babies as well. They serve them on the dinner buffet here. You can get them in the quick service here, but they are made with Amarula liqueur, which is what this coffee cocktail is spiked with as well. Amarula is made in South Africa. It comes from the marula tree, which has a pod-like fruit. What's interesting about Amarula is that elephants will knock at the tree for the fruit to fall, and then they will eat the fruit, and then the elephants will get tipsy. I have marula at my house, at my bar, like all the time, because I prefer it to like Bailey's or Kahlua or any other like liqueur you'd put in coffee. I had it in Africa. I'm obsessed. So here we go. First, they put ice cream into a cold brew at Animal Kingdom, and now they've put liqueur and a zebra dome into cold brew, and I tell you what, it is so fabulous. I can't really taste the Godiva liqueur. I actually wouldn't care if that wasn't even in there. I love marula, and I can taste it strong. This is fabulous. I don't like to spike a cold brew with a marula. I wish this was available in the parks, but I also, my wallet's probably happy it's not. Oh my gosh, this is good. I do think this was designed for someone like me though, who loves both iced coffee and marula liqueur. This is like Disney's reading my diary. Should I be worried? Zebra domes somehow just got better. Again, I'm a coffee addict. I love coffee. I love cold brew. And I've always liked zebra domes. But because it was soaked in the coffee, one, it didn't fall apart very easily, which it's normally like it's a mousse texture with a little cookie on the bottom, but the cookie was like very soggy, but I didn't mind because it also had absorbed some of the coffee flavor. So it was fabulous. Zebra domes are, again, not on the buffet here at breakfast, but if you want them, if you don't want to get this coffee, they sell them at the Mara, just a quick service here in like the little grab-and-go section. But zebra domes are definitely a must-have if you come to this resort, and I love this brunch. What's my rule at brunch? Say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You have to have at least 3 drinks. Every time I go to brunch, I'm not kidding, I have a coffee, a water, and some kind of cocktail or a juice or something. and today is no different. I have done a full Boma review where I tried a lot more things, so today I'm just getting my favorites to dig into. You can go check out that review. I also went to dinner in that review, so we'll link that for you. But I cannot come here without some of the delicious eggs. They switch them up. Last time they were feta and spinach. Today they're goat cheese and chive. I love the ham with that Boma mustard. I love the sticky bun. I love a waffle. And we're just gonna love brunch together. Well, that was a pretty perfect morning at Disney's Animal Kingdom and a little bonus stop at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm a big fan of the midday, late morning break. You get up early, you rope drop, you crush a few of the big attractions, and then treat yourself, luxuriate when it's the hottest, busiest part of the day, and then you're refreshed and ready back to action in the park. If you come over here, make sure you go look out at the safaris, and now I'm back and ready to go finish the day over at Animal Kingdom. Let's round this out with some pro tips for going to Animal Kingdom in the morning. Get there early, especially for that early theme park entry if you want to ride Flight of Passage. I know it is early theme park entry when you are talking Animal Kingdom, but it was so worth it to ride Flight of Passage in under 45 minutes. Next thing, head over to safaris as soon as you can. Get there when they open. You're going to get the best safari. And number 3, relax and enjoy yourself. Animal Kingdom is such a beautiful park, and there are not as many heavy hitter attractions as there are at Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios, so you get the chance to luxuriate a little bit more. Go watch Perfect Day at Animal Kingdom for a full day of fun at that park. We're going to keep trucking along with these perfect mornings. Until next time, friends, it's been so magical and delicious. Now go watch Perfect Morning at Magic Kingdom.